Hello there, folks. Welcome to our guide on building your very own Doomsday bunker. Now, some might say a bunker is just for the end of the world, but we know better. It's a sanctuary, a fortress, a home away from home when the unexpected strikes. It's about safety, sustainability, and survival. Whether it's a natural disaster, a societal collapse, or just an extended power outage, a well-built bunker can be your lifeline. We'll be exploring everything from the types of bunkers available, their pros and cons, to the critical considerations for building your own. And for those keen on getting their hands on some top-notch bunker building resources, we've tagged a bunch of products in the video description for you. So buckle up and prepare for a deep dive into the world of bunkers. Let's ensure you're ready when the time comes, or even if it doesn't. Bunkers come in all shapes and sizes, and each type has its own pros and cons. Let's delve into the world of bunkers, starting with the underground bunker. These are the time-tested champions of survivalist shelters, offering maximum protection from external threats like nuclear fallout, extreme weather, or even unwanted visitors. These bunkers are built to last. However, they come with a hefty price tag and require complex construction. On the flip side, we have above-ground bunkers. These are your go-to if you're looking for easier access and simpler construction. They might not offer the same level of protection as their subterranean counterparts, but they're a solid choice for those on a budget or with limited construction expertise. Enter the shipping container bunker. These bad boys are cost-effective and quick to set up, making them a popular choice among many. But beware, if not properly modified, they can have structural integrity issues. Always consult with a professional before diving into this project. Looking for something a bit more specialized? Fallout shelters are designed specifically to protect from nuclear fallout. These shelters are not your everyday hideout. They're intended for the most dire of circumstances. Their specialized design means they have limited use beyond nuclear events. Now, if comfort is your priority, luxury bunkers might be up your alley. These aren't your grandfather's Cold War-era bunkers. We're talking plush interiors, state-of-the-art technology, and all the amenities of a high-end home. Of course, luxury comes with a price tag to match. Speaking of price tags, if you're looking for the most budget-friendly option, you might consider natural cave bunkers. These offer natural protection and concealment, but they come with their own set of challenges. Accessibility can be an issue, and there may also be legal and environmental hurdles to consider. Next up, we have the biochemical shelters. These are the heavyweights of the bunker world, offering high-level protection from multiple threats, including biological and chemical attacks. The complexity and maintenance of these shelters are not for the faint-hearted, but in a worst-case scenario, they offer unparalleled protection. Last but not least, we have mobile bunkers. Picture a home on wheels, but built to withstand the apocalypse. These bunkers offer the unique advantage of mobility, allowing you to avoid threats rather than bunker down. However, they are limited in space and resources. Remember, the best bunker for you depends on your specific needs and circumstances. The bunker world is vast and varied, and there's a perfect fit for everyone. Whether it's a high-end luxury bunker or a budget-friendly natural cave, your choice should reflect your survival strategy, budget, and personal comfort. But remember, a bunker is only as good as its builder, so plan carefully, build wisely, and stay safe out there. Now, let's move on to some essential considerations you need to take into account when building your bunker. The first thing to consider is location. You want your bunker to be strategically placed away from known hazards. It's not just about picking a spot in your backyard and starting to dig. Think about the geography and climate of the area. Is it prone to flooding or wildfires? Are there any nuclear power plants nearby? These things matter. You want a location that is secure, easily accessible, and away from potential threats. Next, let's talk about construction materials. The choice of materials for your bunker is crucial for its durability and effectiveness. Concrete and steel are common choices due to their strength and resistance to various threats. However, don't forget to consider the local soil conditions and the depth at which you plan to build. Your bunker needs to withstand not just potential disasters, but also the test of time. Now, onto a life-sustaining element, water, and let's not forget about air. The importance of clean air and water for long-term survival cannot be overstated. You want to install a reliable water and air filtration system to ensure a safe and comfortable living environment. Remember, in a post-apocalyptic scenario, you can't just open a window for fresh air or go to the nearest stream for water. You need to plan for self-sustainability. Speaking of sustainability, let's talk about power supply. You need a reliable and sustainable energy source to power your bunker. Solar power is a popular choice, as it's renewable and virtually endless. You can install solar panels on the surface and store the energy in batteries for use underground. Wind power is another option, although it's less reliable unless you're in a particularly windy area. Alternatively, you could consider a generator, but remember to account for the fuel it would require. But it's not just about having power, it's about using it efficiently. Insulation is key here. Proper insulation will help maintain a stable temperature in your bunker and reduce the energy needed for heating or cooling. It also adds an extra layer of protection against radiation and noise. What about waste? You need to think about how you'll manage waste in your bunker. A composting toilet, for instance, can turn human waste into usable compost. And don't forget about gray water. That's water from your sinks and showers. With the right system, you can filter and reuse this water, further increasing your bunker's sustainability. To wrap up, remember that building a bunker is a major project. It requires careful planning and consideration of many factors, from location and construction materials to water, air, and power. But with the right approach, you can create a safe and sustainable shelter that will serve you well when disaster strikes. Plan carefully and consider all these factors before you start digging. Once your bunker is built, you need to ensure it remains operational and safe. So let's dive into the operational aspects of bunkers. First up is food storage. Obviously, you'll need sustenance to survive in a bunker. It's crucial to stockpile non-perishable food items that have a long shelf life. Think canned goods, dry foods like rice, beans, and pasta, and vacuum-sealed items. Don't forget about water. You'll need plenty of it for drinking, cooking, and hygiene. Remember to rotate your food stocks to keep them fresh and check for spoilage regularly. Next up is waste management. Let's face it, folks, waste is a fact of life. A well-planned waste management system is essential for maintaining hygiene and preventing the spread of disease in your bunker. Composting toilets are a popular choice for bunker dwellers. They're eco-friendly and convert waste into usable compost. Of course, you'll need a designated area to store the compost until it's safe to dispose of on the surface. Now let's talk about communication systems. Being underground doesn't mean you have to be cut off from the world. A good bunker will have a reliable communication system. Radios are great for receiving updates from the outside world. Ham radios in particular are a prepper's best friend. They can communicate over long distances and don't rely on the internet or cell towers. Finally, we have security features. Your bunker is your fortress and it needs to be secure. Reinforced doors, lock systems, and surveillance cameras can help protect against intruders. Don't skimp on this, folks. The last thing you want is someone breaking into your safe haven. In conclusion, running a bunker is more than just having a place to hide. It's about creating a sustainable, secure living environment. With thoughtful planning and regular maintenance, you can ensure your bunker stays operational and safe, no matter what comes your way. A well-run bunker is your best bet for surviving any disaster. Survival isn't just about having enough food and water, it's also about maintaining your mental and emotional well-being. Now, when it comes to life inside a bunker, comfort and mental health play a significant part. Living in a confined space for an extended period can be taxing on the mind and the spirit. But with careful planning, we can make this space not merely a shelter, but a haven. Let's start with the basics. Comfortable sleeping arrangements are a must. A good quality, sturdy bunk bed can save space while providing a restful sleep. And let's not forget about personal space. Even in a bunker, a little privacy can go a long way in maintaining harmony among occupants. A simple curtain or divider can make all the difference. Next, consider the amenities. A basic kitchen setup, a functional bathroom, and a dedicated dining area can make life feel a bit more normal. Adding some homely touches like a cozy reading nook or a small indoor garden can lift spirits and provide a sense of normality. But comfort isn't only about the physical. Staying mentally fit is just as important. Include activities that can keep the mind sharp and engaged. Books, board games, puzzles, or even crafting supplies can provide entertainment and mental stimulation. Physical fitness should also be a priority. A compact exercise kit or yoga mat can help keep the body active and the mind clear. Remember, a healthy body often leads to a healthy mind. Communication with the outside world can also help. A radio or a simple internet setup can keep you informed and help alleviate feelings of isolation. And lastly, don't underestimate the power of light. A well-lit bunker can significantly affect mood and morale. Opt for lighting solutions that mimic natural sunlight. It can help maintain your body's natural sleep-wake cycle and keep those gloomy feelings at bay. Remember, a happy bunker is a successful bunker. Before you start building, there are some legal and environmental considerations you need to be aware of. When it comes to constructing a bunker, it's not just about picking up a shovel and starting to dig. There are laws and regulations in place that need to be followed. You'll need to secure the necessary permits before you begin. The rules vary from place to place, so it's essential to do your homework. Don't get caught on the wrong side of the law because you didn't do your due diligence. Then, there are zoning regulations. These dictate what can be built and where. For instance, you can't just decide to construct a bunker in a public park or in a protected natural area. It's crucial to understand the zoning laws in your area to avoid potential legal issues down the line. The environmental impact of your bunker is another critical consideration. We all share responsibility for taking care of our planet. This responsibility doesn't disappear just because we're preparing for the worst. Proper site selection can help minimize the environmental impact. Avoid areas with delicate ecosystems or endangered species, and ensure your bunker's design includes adequate waste management systems to prevent contamination of the surrounding environment. Safety regulations are also part of the picture. These laws are in place to ensure that the structure you build is safe and sound. It's not just about your safety, but also about the safety of those around you. Your bunker should be constructed to withstand the elements and potential disasters. A poorly built bunker can lead to disastrous consequences. Then there's the question of land ownership. If you're not the landowner, you'll need to secure permission from the owner before you start construction. And even if you are the landowner, there may be restrictions on what you can do with your property. In summary, building a bunker is a serious undertaking that requires careful planning and preparation. Always remember to respect the law, the environment, and your neighbors. Navigating these legal and environmental considerations might seem daunting, but it's an essential part of the process. Stay informed and stay legal, folks. All right, we've covered a lot of ground today. We've delved into the various types of bunkers, from the underground fortresses to the mobile hideaways. We've explored the essential considerations for bunker construction, like location, materials, water and air filtration, and power supply. We've also discussed the operational aspects of bunkers, including food storage, waste management, communication systems, and security features. We touched on the importance of comfort and mental health and the legal and environmental considerations to keep in mind. Remember, the ultimate bunker is more than just a shelter. It's a sustainable, secure, and comfortable haven that can help you weather any storm. Building a doomsday bunker is no small task, but with careful planning and preparation, you can create a fortress that ensures your safety, sustainability, and survival. Don't forget to check out the tagged products for more resources, and subscribe for more prepper guides and tips. Stay safe out there.